Oh, my friends, it's going to be a good day. It is going to be a good day. Let me introduce you to the brand new Naomi. Here she is, super stoked. She might look a little bit like some of our friends we've seen in the past. Now, I am not comparing this to any certain style, but I kind of feel a little bit like the Renee and the Linda had a baby. And we got Naomi, and she's pretty amazing. So, she reminds me of both of those styles in a few different ways. So, we've got the Dolman sleeve right here. So, you've got kind of that bigger up on top thing, a lot like the Linda. Now, I say this more like the Linda than the Renee because the Renee had like that bubble sleeve where it had like the small cuff and then it like poofed out. So, the sleeve was big all around. This one is more almost like a bat wing, like the Linda. Also, kind of similar to the Linda is the more fitted bottom. However, this I kind of think it's in between the Renee and the Linda, where it's not as small as the Linda, but it's also not as big as the Renee. It's much more true to size. So where a lot of us sized way down in the Renee, and I have found that I can size down in this one, and a lot of us stuck very true to size for the Linda, that it's kind of an in-between. So the size chart for this one puts me at, hard to say, so a 10-12 would be a medium, a 14-16 would be a large, so I'm kind of right at the edge. You know, I could probably do large, I could probably do medium. So I decided to start with medium, and I really like it. I tried on a large already, but you're going to see it. And I like the large as well, but this one is a medium. So the bottom is more fitted, but it's not as fitted as the Linda is. It's more like this very bottom hem. It says it's got that more fitted across the bottom. It's more that than it is anything else. You can see it does kind of hit a little bit tighter down there. The Renee did that as well, and the Linda, but I don't feel like it hits nearly as tight as the Linda. It's also much longer than either one of the aforementioned tops. So you could definitely wear this with leggings. Look at this, definitely leggings approved. Or you can wear it with denim. And because it's a little bit more fitted, I feel like this totally works for leggings right here, what I have going on, how I've pulled it way down. But because it's just a little bit more fitted, then you can pull it up as well and have it not so tunic length for denim. So we've got like good stuff going on here, guys. We do have a V-neck, so it's more open than the Linda is. I like a nice open neck myself. I know some of you like more closed but necks. That's why we have all of these different styles. They're all so amazing. But I have to talk to you about the fabrics. So they come in two fabrics, and I'm going to blow your mind right now. So let me show you this one up close, if it will focus. If you got Nora, the original release, we had a handful of them that were a brushed rib material. Brushed rib material, that's what this one is. So it is a ribbed material, but it's brushed, so it's got that almost like fuzzy, sweatery texture going on with it. It's really soft and like amazing. So we didn't have, when the Noras originally came out, they came out in this material and a different ribbed material. So the fuzzier material, we didn't get a whole lot of them. So you might not have tried them, but I will tell you right now, it is spectacular. So it is it's almost got like this fuzzy, sweatery type feeling to it, but it's not super heavy. Now, the other one is going to blow your mind. Look at it. What does it remind you of when you look at it, when you see it? It reminds me. Now, they called this in the description when they released these a chenille. So when I think of chenille, I think of the Lauren chenilles from last year. They were very heavy. This reminds me much more of our vegan alpaca from the Paytons. Do you remember those? They have that fuzzy look, and they're super duper soft, and they're kind of spectacular. It blows my mind. Like, so now that's a lot of the solids. There are a few solids in the brushed material, but the solids are mostly that. So now I'm like, well, I love the brushed material and I love a good print, so I need that. But now I need all the solids because they are this material, this like alpaca, like, oh gosh, it's killing me. I love them so much. I have tried on a few so far, and I will say that I do think those fluffier ones run a little smidge bit smaller, whereas like I didn't hate so much sizing down in the small with this material, but with that one I would probably want to keep it to a medium, or even a large. So I'm going to try on some different sizes for you. This is going to be one of our really long ones that goes on YouTube because there was just so much to talk about. And we're already at 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes. I haven't even changed yet. So let's get going with that. Again, this one is a medium. I want to try on for you a large and a small, maybe an extra small. I don't know. We'll see. But let's do large first. And large, I'm definitely going to try on for you, though, both materials so you can see the fit. Same with small, I think, so that you can see the fit. I think either material, I'd be good with a medium, but let's see if I feel the same way with small and large. All right, so we got a large, and we've got it in, again, they called it chenille in the launch, the description. If you read my event, notice that's what they called it, but I'm going to call it the alpaca because that's what it reminds me of. It really reminds me of those paintings. So this one is a large in the vegan alpaca material. This is really good too. Like, it's nice. It's relaxed, great for leggings. And again, because that waistband's just a little bit tighter now, it's not nearly as tight now that it's sized up a little bit, but I could still pull it up. And it's amazing. So I didn't actually talk about the sleeve length. It is a 3/4 length sleeve. So like the Linda that had the long sleeve, the whole thing was the cuff. We do have a bigger cuff, but not nearly as big as the Linda. But we've got that nice cuff to help with that bat wing. And this one is a 3/4. So, you know, for me, that's perfect because this is where I pull my sleeves up every day anyway. So perfection for me. Amazing transition piece to go from this cooler weather into spring because we've got like these sweatery like materials, but we don't have quite that full sleeve. So it's going to be really great for transitioning. For me, I'm like ready to wear one every day. So again, this one's a large, but I do want to try on that other material for you in a large just to see if we see any difference and to help you best decide on the sizes that you may want. Ooh, shaking up things. Okay, so this one is a large in the brushed rib material. So you can see, I feel like it looks and it feels like it's a little bit bigger than the vegan alpaca. So I would definitely say stick more true to size in that one. And then this one, you have a little bit more wiggle room. I definitely feel like this one has more wiggle room. I would not say that I wouldn't actually wear this. This is nice, especially with leggings. Kind of brings me back to the Irma days. Kind of like it. But it definitely feels like it's longer and just a little bit bigger than the other material. But I think I would wear large in either material. So far, I'm sticking with medium as my go-to size, and that's usually my go-to size anyways. So, and with this, it's just, like I said, it's a little bit, sometimes a large is a 12-14, and sometimes a large is a 14-16 on our size charts. It just depends on the style. This one puts me, like I said, I'm right on the brink of both. So I could definitely wear both, but so far I think I'm really liking the medium, but this one isn't bad either. Now, I do want to try a small. We might try on both in the small as well, so we can see those and make all of the decisions. All right, and finally we have a small. I'm not going to try on an extra small or an extra small in this video. I'll probably take a picture and make one of the collages of all the sizes for that one, but for the sake of this video, I'm not going to. While I believe I could probably fit into an extra small, I don't believe that, again, we talk about this all the time, just because you can fit into it doesn't mean that you should necessarily wear it that way. So I don't think I would want to go down any further than a small. This one is definitely bringing me back to a little bit more like a Linda because it feels just a little bit tighter, where I feel like it's supposed to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more relaxed. So while this one is definitely doable, and I'd probably wear it with denim, I don't know that I would want to wear this tunic length with some leggings, but it is comfy. We do have a lot of room up here because of the style, but again, down here we're getting a little bit more fitted. I just feel like medium right there in that true size area is probably best. I do want to try on one more for you, the small in the other material, just so that we have an idea, and then we can make our final decision or our final overlook or whatever you want to call it, the overview, the final, you know what I mean. Did I just totally try on the green again? I meant to do the other color in the alpaca because you already saw me in the large green, but it doesn't matter. Then you'll get a better idea. So this is the small in the alpaca material. So it does have like less stretch through here. This material has stretch, but not as stretchy as the other one. It feels definitely tighter. If you can see, it definitely is shorter than the other one was. So I definitely probably wouldn't want to wear this one with leggings if you're going with the tunic length. It is tighter through the arms a little bit too. Not so much up here. Obviously, we've got this wing. You can see the wing is much less pronounced in this one because it's smaller, but it feels a little bit tighter through here. So while it fits, again, I probably wouldn't necessarily choose this size for myself to wear in the day-to-day. To take a picture for you, to do this right now, absolutely I can wear it. But in the day-to-day, I think I would probably stick with the medium or even the large in this material, and then probably the medium in the brushed rib material. But again, remember, I'm right on the edge of those two. You have to take into consideration your actual size, your body shape, your personal preference, all of those types of things. But so I'm like super loving this. I know we all love the Linda. We've all been waiting for more Lindas. I was a big fan of the Renee last year, and I just feel like this is a mix of the two of them that I'm super duper stoked about. So I have not mentioned they are 40. I did kind of mention the sizing. 10-12 is a medium, 14-16 is a large. So you can kind of go from there. They go by 2, so you can count up or down to kind of see those. But the size chart is posted in the event. I am going to take pictures in, I think, all of the sizes, assuming I can do all of the sizes, and do that collage for you. So hopefully that will help. And again, I'm really loving true size chart size. I go with mediums a lot, so that's what I'm going to go with. So I think that's what you can keep with to be just perfect, but I would say there's definitely some wiggle room in here depending on your preference, but I think with the alpaca I wouldn't. So I hope that answers all your questions. If you have any, let me know in the comments below. And also join me. We are live today at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 7 Eastern, same time as always. If you have questions, if you have any of those things, make sure that you join me. We have all sizes today from extra, extra small through 3X. So you're going to want to be on there, and you're going to want to, because they're going to go, and then you're going to miss them, and you're going to be sad. So make sure that you're with me today. I will see you guys this afternoon.